official podcast of Perspektif magazine. I'm Nadine, the social media officer for Perspektif, and your host for today's episode on Hot Wings, Hot Takes. Thank you both so much for joining me on our second episode.
Hi everyone, my name is Nisha. I'm just a student in Melbourne.
My name is Ameera, and I'm also a student in Melbourne. And we are two
Best friends.
So the main topic of today's episode is relationships. Dating, compatibility, red flags, and all the things people love talking about but don't always admit out loud. And honestly, we're so excited to hear your hot takes on all of this, your perspectives, your opinions, and whatever experiences you're willing to share with us today. And to spice things up, literally, we're going to be playing a little game. There's going to be 3 segments for today's episode, and every round the wings get hotter, and so do the questions. Here's how it works. How confident are you that you guys are going to match your answers?
pretty confident, I think. Why are you not confident?
I know we know each other, but I just think if it's who's most likely, we both not want to choose ourselves. So we just choose each other.
No, I'll be honest.
Okay, I'll be honest too.
my
I'll be honest too.
So like on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think you would know each other?
10.
Telepathy. That's telepathy right there.
Okay, so let's get into it. You guys seem like a very solid duo online, so like let's put that to the test. For each question I ask, point to the person you think fits the description. If your answers don't match, then both of you have to eat the level 1 hot wing.
New partner.
New.
Wait, give me a second. Let me think.
I know this, so think about it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
You're pointing at yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
3, 2, 1.
What?
Nah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Admit right now, bro.
guys.
What's your like defense on that?
No, because. Nah, that's a lie. Actually, me and Nick both be texting.
Okay, no, both of us.
Both of us.
Okay, no,
we be begging on our knees. We be sending paragraphs. But it's not good. We'd
We'd be like, I'm mad at you, but I'm sorry.
but I'm sorry. Come back. But we've learned. Masha, we've learned.
I've learned my
We've
lesson.
learned our lesson.
Maybe.
That we talked about it. We were like, we need to have more
Sounds
self-respect for ourselves because these men are not worth it, bro.
No comment.
No comment.
Okay.
Okay.
Makan dong.
Yeah, makan.
Oh my god, ya harus makan.
The first level.
Gimana itu sebenarnya itu? Exposing me, man. No, agree. Yeah, I'm kind of excited.
Me too.
Ini apa aja ambilnya?
Yang mana?
Ini sama semua kan?
Iya, sama.
Oke. Ini level 1.
Yes.
Apa sih sir?
Salah.
Yes.
Oh.
Three, two, one. Apa itu maksudnya?
Dua-duanya.
Dua-duanya.
Kenapa lu pengen gue doang?
Karena gue kira belum bilang lu juga.
Wah, kan lu juga. Mulai.
Makan. Makan nggak itu? Or is that our same answer?
Makan.
Okay. Maybe we're not as solid as we thought. Yeah, bro.
Real? Dia mana? Sama.
Sama.
Sama kan? Ini all level.
Aduh, spicy.
Gue ke belum ya? Ini lock-in, bos.
Well, be honest with your answers, man.
If you've done it, give a thumbs up, and if you haven't, a thumbs down. You guys are gonna be eating a level 2 wing if you gave a thumbs up.
Okay.
Okay.
Nggak boleh bohong ya.
Nggak
Yeah.
bohong.
Come on.
Nggak bohong, jujur.
If yes, elaborate on what red flag.
Jealousy.
Oh, okay.
Bro, literally.
Okay.
But to a certain extent, again, kalau keterlaluan ya Bro, no, go away. But just like jealous dikit boleh lah.
Yeah,
Like,
but protective tapi not possessive.
yeah.
Is that it's a little bit attractive. Huh? Ini. Apa tuh?
It's chili powder.
Bon sabe.
Bon sabe.
Yeah.
Level berapa?
Level 2.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot, bro.
What do you
Gue juga banyak. Yeah.
I think that was spicy.
No. Ini nggak sih?
I'm checking. Okay, well, okay. Good though. Pedas ding.
Okay.
You know what? I don't know if I've actually felt it on my own, but I feel like we talk about this a lot. When somebody's way too nice.
But I don't think we get the ick, tapi kayak nggak interested aja.
No, you know what? This is based on experience from another person, not us. When somebody's too nice, there's always something wrong behind that. I swear to God.
But what we mean by too nice is, like the person she's talking about, is he was just way too lovey-dovey to the point that 24/7, to the point that they weren't dating, and he was just, dude, he was too nice, and I was like, that's kind of weird.
No, but it's like he was okay with everything.
Everything this girl did. And like, gue aja cewek, and gue temennya, and I was like, babe, if I was your boyfriend, I would not
allow
okay
it,
with that.
you know? But he was just like, oh yeah, like, go ahead, do whatever you want.
Like,
and behind that, he was the asshole. So, if anybody's way too nice,
There's
like,
something.
there's something.
Nobody's too nice, bro.
Mm.
Nobody's that nice.
So like, have you guys ever pulled away because someone liked you too much?
Oh yeah, probably.
Probably.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. You know what? Now that you put it that way, I have. When somebody was like, but it was like you just started talking to them, and all of a sudden they're like blowing up your phone. Where are you? And being so clingy as if we've been dating for like a year. You know, that's what I'm like. I can't do it. Like if we're not even deep, and then you're already getting mad at me for not responding to you like every 5 minutes, then it's kind of like, yeah, you know. So yeah, probably. Bleed.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you hear my meler, bro?
Enak tapi gue. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier, right?
Yeah, like the whole jealousy to a certain extent. That can be a green flag because he's, you know, just being protective. It's fine.
It's like somebody, like usually, like Nisha mentioned earlier, red flags are just who they are as a person. I believe everyone can change.
Probably so.
Yeah, especially if it's for the other person.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you change your own, it's a bit hard. But if you really love that person, you really care about them, you really want to consider the way that they feel, then shouldn't you put in the effort to change? And you should want to and be able to, even though it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be a process. Do it, you know.
You've got work, workouts, deadlines, and still need to eat right? That's where daily meal comes in. Healthy rice that fits your lifestyle, easy to cook, delicious, and full of goodness. Choose your favorite: red rice, parang rice, cassava rice, or corn rice. Order yours at Shopee or Tokopedia today. Daily meal, good rice, good life.
Okay, same rule as before. If you answer truthfully, you're safe, and if you refuse or hesitate, you're gonna be eating the level 3 wings.
Okay. So now it's just individual, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheating. I tolerated cheating before. It's probably the most. Can I get worse than that? Can I? Yeah, I can. It can. But that was probably the worst thing I tolerated. Like I forgave him.
Did you get back after that? Or was it
Yeah.
balikan?
No, I forgave him. Like it was okay. Like we stayed together. But that, to be fair, I was 15 at the time.
Oh.
I was like, ya bocil banget man, jadi kayak so naive and stupid. Not again now. You?
Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever been in anything too toxic. I've been in like 2 relationships. They were both very long term, like a year and a half and then 2 years. Kalau toxic within, this will make sense to people. But I'm gonna say sleeping. Bro, the backstory to that is what I mean. Is sleeping during an argument.
It's so bad.
Kayak kamu bayangin, like lagi berantem, like fully lagi berantem, and you're like crying in here, and you just hear a snore. And that was the first time I experienced that. And I was sedih banget. And then I'm dumbfounded, and I was like, that's never happened to me before.
Imagine you're just beside you, like. And beside you, bro.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty toxic. Like, masa cewek lu lagi nangis, lu bisa tidur peacefully, gue kayak, what the fuck?
That's bad.
That's bad. Maybe that's worse.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't do it.
Jangan. Aduh, kamu dulu deh.
Okay.
Kamu dulu deh.
Well, my last relationship, which was my longest relationship, it was beragama, and obviously that's not the main reason it ended, but like it was one of the big reasons. And I feel like obviously it's not for everyone, but growing up in Indo, it being a pretty religious country, kalau awal-awal udah tahu beda agama tuh jangan dimulai, because then if you already start, it's the whole but I love him, but I love her. I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. Like, I wasted 2 years. I'm not saying I regret it, but it really, really hurts.
I was gonna say, don't regret it. Like, if you go through that, it's just, it happens, you know, like, namanya juga perasaan, and you can't stop it sometimes. If you really love someone, you really like them, and you go into it, and then you kind of realize maybe later on in the relationship that maybe it's not gonna work out, or maybe you didn't do things right. Especially if it's involving family. I think one thing is to be open about it with your family first, kind of had a conversation with them about it, really understand what the limits are and what's okay and what's not. But no regrets. I think it's just, you know, I think if you ever date someone and then you get hurt by it, just cherish that. If he was a good person, cherish that person as a good memory. You know, you don't have to think of it in a bad way.
They're both good relationships. But what do you call it? I don't know what I was gonna say. Talk first. I remember.
But yeah, I think being able to love someone really hard despite those difficulties is a good thing. It's a special thing. So even if you break up with someone, it's gonna hurt. It hurts. It hurts like mampus banget. Kayak as if, it sounds so dramatic. It sounds so cliche, but it genuinely, at least for me, it feels like I'm gonna die.
We were both there for each other when we both
These things happen to us.
We both got kind of dumb, and it sucked, bro. Because you know it's for the best and everything, but this is like some advice, apalagi for girls. So the guy I was with was way older, and I'm on the younger side. And the thing is, if you waste your time with beragama and it ends up not working out, you have to start again. Tapi if you're a girl, guys can always go younger. Girls, it's harder for us. Maksudnya guys want young girls. So if you waste your time on this beragama shit, and let's say you keep dating for 5 years because he told you he was gonna change religion, boom, the 5 years is like, oh, never mind, I don't want to. I'm scared of God too. What are you gonna do? Like, it's not, and you'll end up settling for a guy that when you were in your prime or younger, you never would have settled for.
Yeah.
So genuinely, as much as you feel like you would have such a good relationship, if you feel like you're perfect and everything,
Think about it.
think about it. If you really were perfect, kalian jodoh, yeah, God would have made you the same religion. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you can avoid it, genuinely, I'm looking out from both of our experiences. It's not worth it. As great as they are, it's not worth it. Just stay friends. If you want them in your life that bad, just stay friends. But maksudnya before dating, don't get into the relationship aspect. But if they really are a good person and you want them in your life, just keep them as a friend.
Or do it the proper way.
Yeah,
I feel
like
you know, there are some. It depends. Like I said earlier, it depends on family.
No, again, depends on family, 100%.
If you want to do this, do it right. Don't go into it. Jalanin aja, terus nggak bilang ke orang tua, and then you fight with the family, and you know stuff like that isn't good. If you really think you want this person to convert, or vice versa, or whatever it is you think is gonna work out, talk about it with your family too, and the other family as well. Like, I have learned that backstreet and like doing things behind families
Doesn't feel
back,
good.
It doesn't feel
Doesn't
good,
feel
and
good.
nor is it good for the
Yeah,
other.
we were both,
You know,
mostly doing backstreet because we knew what we were doing was wrong, and it just didn't feel nice because you can't
be open
you
about
can't be
it.
open, you can't bring them home to the family and stuff like that. Like,
So I
it just
think
wasn't nice, and it puts a strain on both.
So I think really, like I said, think about it 100 times. Know what you're doing before you go into something that you think you really want this. Like, okay, I really want this person to work out, but he's a different religion. Talk about it with somebody older. As much as they're like, I lived way longer before you, I know better. They do. They do. Standards are too high now, I guess. Especially, I don't know. Actually, that was funny. There's this one. I'm a design student, and like, there's one of my classmates who made a project about, like the dating life and like currently, and how now there's so many new terms like 3-month rule, like ya gitu lah, and how now the second somebody shows you a flaw because of the perfect relationship you see online, they're like, kok cowok gue nggak gitu, kok cowok gue nggak bisa seperti itu. But I like, relationships aren't like that. There are so many flaws that the other person will show to you, especially the longer you are with this person. So I think, yeah, itulah, standards are too high now. There's too many expectations, both for women and men. So I guess that's the misconception. Like, that everybody nggak ada yang perfect, nggak ada yang bakal give you everything you want langsung. What about you?
Besides what you said, I think it's the fact that, not for everyone, but I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to be with their partner like 24/7, which I understand that too because I was like that. But after being in long distance for so long, I realized that for me personally it was better because I tend to really put my partner like on a pedestal. Like, I revolve my life completely around them, and it made me kind of miss out.
Yeah.
Like, I told Miki this as well when she had her partner.
I was the same.
She wasn't the same, and like I would always tell Miki, I was like, Mick, like, I really do want you to be happy, but I don't want you to miss out on life. Much of that, you're in Melbourne. Not everyone has this opportunity. Like, I feel like you should make the most of it. Like, boys will come and go, but I feel like you need to focus on yourself. And I said to myself too, which is why I really don't think you need to be with your partner 24/7 to have a good relationship. I think the distance for a lot of people will make it better and will really test your relationship. And if you can get past the long distance phase, I think that really shows that you guys can work together and the communication is there, and so that you both have, or you can have, your individual lives, and it's not just, oh, my whole life is just my boyfriend, my whole life is just my girlfriend. But yeah.
Before we wrap up, is there anything you guys want to add?
Your sausage is good.
Thank you for the free food. Melbourne's super expensive.
Other than that,
We had a good time.
thank you guys for having us.
It was our first time doing something like this.
Mhm.
It's fun. We're not the most open.
Are we? No, we are.
We are, never mind. I take that back. We are
Agak
pretty
malu
open.
dikit
Agak
aja,
malu
tapi-
dikit, but like, obviously, don't take anything too to heart. It was just our opinions on stuff and what we've been through. But if any of our advice helped, that's good.
But follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
If you want to go through with something, when
If you get hurt,
consequences,
that's on you,
It's
bro.
fine. Go with
We're
it.
all dumb. It's okay.
Get hurt. It's okay.
Live
You'll
life.
heal.
Thank you. See
Bye-bye.
you.